Five, four, three, two, one, and we are rolling. Rick Ruck, what up, man?
What up, dog? Yes, indeed. We
Hey,
back.
you out there popping, man? You got the radio show going on. What's the deal, man?
Man, I don't know. It's just falling in my lap. Pause. Like,
Man.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'd changed my mind state, man. I'm attracting. I ain't chasing.
Woo!
On in, bro.
That's
on
what's
in.
up.
Yes, sir. What we doing today? What's up for today?
Today, on the You Did podcast today, we got probably the most, I'm going to say probably, I'm going to say definitely the most controversial figure we've ever had on the podcast. You've seen this man with Jesse Lee Peterson. This man has a Vice documentary filmed on him. He's got millions of followers, millions of views, streams, like whatever you could think. This man got it in terms of success. And we're going to bring him in, man. He goes by the name of Bryson Gray.
Yeah.
Bryson, what up?
What up? Thank y'all for having me on.
Yes, sir. What's up with you, man?
Chilling. Actually, about to work on some music in a little bit. I got a few people over here at the crib. We're about to try to get some music working on.
That's all right, man.
So, man, I
don't know where to start it.
I know where to start, but I know that things have changed, from that. But you have been dubbed as like one of the faces of the MAGA music movement in support of Donald Trump, right?
I created it.
You created it.
Yeah, I created MAGA rap. I was at an award show and somebody said, you like a you like a deadbeat dad. You had a baby and then you left your baby. But I literally nobody even used the phrase MAGA rap until I started making the music.
So now that you're not doing it, it's a whole genre.
Yeah, people still doing it. There's like you got the guys called the Trump Latinos. They pretty much the most popular I would say MAGA rappers right now. It's its own thing now, bro. It's like I don't think it's gonna stop. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen, after this next election, but it's a whole genre of music, bro.
So look,
crazy.
So in creating this genre, you hit Billboard. I mean, the interview I saw might be a little outdated, but it said you hit Billboard 14 times.
Probably like 40 times now, but yeah.
40 times. You've been on Billboard charts 40 times. You had a week where your record outsold Drake and Adele.
Yeah, my song "Let's Go Brandon," the Joe Biden diss track. That song made it to the top 40 on Hot 100 Billboard chart. Yeah. So it was number 27 on the Hot 100. It was only there for like 2 weeks, but I mean, to be from Hot Point, getting a top 40 is crazy.
It's super crazy.
It's super duper crazy.
I thought it was crazy.
So look, you said in that 1 week, one of those weeks when you was at the top, the streams generated $42,000.
Nah, so this the craziest thing. It was off sales. So, and a lot of people are starting to do this again now, which I feel like MAGA rap started again. But a lot of people don't buy iTunes no more. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like y'all remember this. But like when you didn't have streaming iTunes, if somebody wanted to hear your song, they had to give you that $1.29. You know what I'm saying? You get 70% of that. With streaming, you get 0.003 cent per stream. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we did a thing like, let's just tell people to buy it. You know what I'm saying? Because people support you, they'll buy it. And Let's Go Brandon, bro. I posted on YouTube. We got like 70,000 views in 3 days. And then YouTube banned it. And I had a follow on everything. So once they banned it, I literally like I've been banned multiple times. So I posted it. I'm like, Let's Go Brandon just got banned. Next thing you know, all the biggest news stations picking it up, telling people to go buy it on iTunes, bro. I think we sold like 54,000 downloads in 1 week, like paid downloads, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know, Fox News, all that.
Everybody did it. And the only reason I didn't go to Fox News for interviews because they was gonna force me to wear a mask, and everybody know I wasn't on that. So, but yeah, Fox News talked about it.
Like a mask, man. Why would they make you wear a mask?
Because it was the COVID stuff. The COVID stuff.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. And I stopped flying. Like I probably lost so much money from not wearing the mask. It's crazy. I said I ain't wearing no mask. I gotta be big. But Yeah, let's go. Brandon went crazy. The second week, I think he did 40,000 downloads or something like that.
So you are making a great living off of what's going on musically.
Yeah, I've been probably living off music since like early 2020 when Trump first posted me when I started the MAGA rap challenge. That's where the MAGA rap term came from.
He posted
you?
Yeah, I had a song called MAGA Boy. And it was really a response to people in the 336 area, to be honest. People was like sending me threats, walking around with a MAGA hat. So I made a song. I made a song called MAGA Boy. Like, y'all got me, you know what I'm saying? Y'all crazy. And I posted it and was like, if you like it, do a verse to it. And I didn't even have this big of a following at first. Yeah. It started going viral though on Twitter. Like people started rapping to it and everything. Next thing you know, like before Trump even posted it, it was already like going viral. Then Trump retweeted it and said the winner gets to come to the White House. Now, everybody, yeah, Jimmy Kimmel talked about it. But see, I was so dumb. The song wasn't on streaming platforms or nothing because it was purely reactionary. It was like purely just me getting irritated at people, so making a song to respond. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. But yeah, that's when MAGA rap really started.
So somebody won that contest and got to go to the White House from your song that you created.
Because the COVID jacked everything up.
I keep forgetting about the time.
Yeah. You know, that was a crazy time. But yeah, but after he posted, everybody posted it up. Breakfast Club talked about it. Jimmy Kimmel, like everybody named Mama talked about it. And I probably had like 30K on Twitter or something like that at that time. But then after that, it just everything started going crazy.
That shit.
This is wild, man. This is wild. So have you ever met Trump and like he acknowledged who you are and what you done for him or anything like that?
Yeah, I talked to his whole team on the phone before they retweeted it. They called me. I was actually at a Trump event in Atlanta when his team called me. And I never like shook his hand or nothing because when you're at these events, you're not the only person that's like popular there. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people are a lot more ambitious than me. So like I've watched people like push over little kids to like get Trump to take a picture like with their book. I'm not even joking, bro. I'm not that type of guy. If I'm around people and I see children, I'm like, let the kids get the picture with Trump. These are kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you know, so I've never got the chance. I'm not that aggressive.
Yeah.
So hold on. So I know you before this, the music before that, and it was you in the club. What was the transition? What made you say, I ain't doing that, I'm gonna do this?
Well, y'all could even ask Waleed about this. I was always against the group being known for a twerk group, even though you can't control what people know you for. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And every time we got a song on the radio, it was a dang on twerk songs. I mean, it just is what it is. But y'all can ask Waleed. I turned down probably like 3 deals, like 3 deals because they wanted us to be that twerk group. I always wanted to do different music, and then I mean, after that, I just started getting closer to God, bro. To be honest, and after a while, I didn't feel right even making the type of music. Like I was celibate still making degenerate music. You know what I'm saying? My song Slow Down, that was on the radio. I think that was 2017. You know what I'm saying? I didn't curse in that. If people notice, Luke cursed in the song, but I didn't even curse in that song. You know what I'm saying? Because I was already trying to make more like positive music. But then I just went like all in on God, which actually led me to become more conservative because like when you look at Obama, his first term, he was talking a little different. But in his second term, super supportive of the LGBT community, supporting abortion, things of that nature. And as I'm getting closer to God, I'm like, I can't be with that. And the only people that was saying the opposite was Republicans. Then the only people that was like traditional marriage, God this, God that. But I mean, I'm off that. I found out that they was all snakes too. But during that time in my mindset, I'm like, this is where I belong. So that's how all that happened.
So you dropped the bomb real quick. You say you was celibate at the time.
Yep.
So you spent 12 years being celibate.
Yep. I was celibate 12 years. The last time before I've been married, like I said, I've been married since October. But the last time I had sex, I was at WSSU, and me and my homies was talking because I was never the type of person to have sex with random girls. I never did that with a groupie after a show because I'm like, y'all probably got some type of disease. I don't want no parts of it, so I was always picky anyway. But then we was at WSSU, and you know how dudes, you get to talking, bragging about who done slept with the most women. And I was like, listening to the conversation, but I'm quiet on my phone. It's like, Bryson, you quiet because you know what I'm saying? You ain't had sex with many women as us. And I was like, yeah, because I don't want to. Like, y'all nasty. Like, y'all, like, to me, I'm like, y'all nasty. So then they started saying, like, nah, you can't. I'm like, can't? Bro, what? I literally can go tell a girl at WSSU I'm in 36 boys, and I promise you I can, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they was like, daring me. And I said, okay. So I slept with a girl that same night, and I felt so corny. I felt like the most corniest dude ever after that, bro. I felt like that was the most corniest thing ever you can do. This is not my girlfriend. We barely text. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was so corny, and I felt like God was disappointed in me. I don't know, bro. It was a lot of stuff was going through my mind, bro. And yeah, I never did it again after that.
Dang,
That's wild.
It really is.
That's
so another thing you skipped past fast when you said Luke cussed on the song. So you know, for the people that's watching, he talking about Luke Nasty. Luke Nasty.
Yeah. So for the people watching, me, Luke, C's, and B-Wall, we were in the 336 boys. And if you're from the 336 area, you know what I'm saying? We had Shake for the Money that was popular. We had Twerk Time. We had My Team. We had a song that went viral about McDonald's early on. So I like if you went to the 336 area and you like. Yeah, that was just me and Luke, and like I was like in 10th grade. It went viral on the internet before like it was even a thing. It had like millions of views, like before even YouTube came out.
So you've been pulling the strings on this internet thing for a long time.
Yeah, but you know, at first we didn't know what we was doing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying at first you didn't know what you was doing, but now you definitely know what you're doing, right? So like when you are preparing to release a song or some new music, what does the marketing strategy look like?
So at first, when I started going viral in like the Christian conservative lane, I'm just releasing music because I mean y'all are artists too. It's just what you love to do, just releasing it. Yeah. But then you start paying attention to the analytics and you start seeing other people doing, you be like, So now, like, I got an album coming out the 22nd called Bryson the Demon Slayer, and I'm dropping a movie with it, a visual album with it that I shot over the last 3 months. But I already have 35 pieces of content that's gonna be ready to release with the thing. So now how I do it, and like Kanye found me, and I worked with Kanye because of my song Homemakers. You know what I'm saying?
You work with Kanye, bro?
Slow down now. What the hell?
Oh, y'all. Yeah, I worked with Kanye last year. He don't like me right now, but you know, with me, it's just part for the course. But I worked with him last year, and he found me from my song Homemakers. What I realized is, and this is the unfortunate thing about reality, as artists, you can't just be an artist. If you independent, you can't only be an artist. You have to be the marketing manager. You have to be the content creator. You have to treat your music as if you are whoever y'all know that do skits on Instagram. You have to treat your music like that. Yeah. And the algorithm, I hate the algorithm, but reality is reality. It rewards content. You know what I'm saying? So, like, to be real, you got to post like 3 times a day, maybe 4 times a day. You know what I'm saying? And out of 40 videos, one might go crazy, but that one go crazy gonna have your following going. Like, I had one video on TikTok to go crazy out of like the last 50, right? But it got me another 15,000 followers. So that's how you got to treat your music. Like, I have an album, it's 12 songs on my next album. I'm making 4 videos a piece, different styles of content for each song. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm already at, I got to shoot today and tomorrow and I'm gonna be done, but I got some skits where I'm incorporating the song in like a skit way. You know what I'm saying? I just got regular reels of me like a standstill music video with the lyrics under it. You know what I'm saying? You can respond to a comment in your comment section on Instagram, respond to it with the video. So marketing wise, to be honest, you have to outwork everybody. This chair y'all see me in, I sit here 10 hours a day. I leave to shoot the content. I come back, edit the content. My wife bring me some sandwiches or some food, some steak or something. I eat it right here because as an independent artist, bro, we have no choice. You have to outwork everybody. You can't just be talented. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it don't stop.
Oh no, period. I mean, as soon as you stop, somebody else coming. Like the thing I'm scared of is somebody outworking me, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of artist friends. When I talk to them, they ain't got 35 videos ready to go. And I'm like, okay, I'm doing something.
Yeah. So this journey you've been on, it has also come with a lot of controversy, right?
Of course.
You've been banned from Spotify, Twitch, Instagram, Bandcamp, and you are what, one strike away from being banned on YouTube?
The strikes went away. But I've been one strike away from getting banned on YouTube like 4 times already. So yeah. The strikes go away after 90 days.
You got banned on Instagram?
My first page, yeah. The page y'all see now is my second page. I had to build it again from scratch. But my first page had like 250,000 followers. I had so many like mainstream artists like follow me on that one because of my Christian music too. And Instagram just said, we out of that. And,
what are they banning it for? Did they give you a reason?
Instagram don't really give you a reason. Like YouTube, they'll give you an explanation. SoundCloud gives you an explanation. Spotify gives you an explanation after you like pull teeth. Instagram, bro, they literally just take you up out of there, bro, and say you violated the community guidelines. Your page gone. Ain't nothing you can do about it, bro. You gotta start a new one and hope for the best. Literally.
So you just wake up and try to log in. It's over with.
That's how it feels. The same. However you imagine it in your mind, it feels worse than that. I'm telling you, you just wake up to your Instagram goal. That's your biggest platform, 250K on there. You like, oh man. But see, me, I don't stress. I'm like, I'll start from scratch. If I built it that time, I built it again. And now I have more followers than I had on that original page.
Damn. So what was your first step? All right, it's gone. All right, we got to get back to it. What's your first step? Start posting content, or you start following people? What you do?
I made a new page. And then I DM'd people who was popular in the scene, like, yo, I just got banned. Typically in the community of conservatives, you get banned, people will try to help you get your stuff back up. And I think I gained probably like 15,000 followers the first day just from people noticing I got banned.
Come on.
But then after that, it's all up to you. Like, unfortunately, you certain things only get you so far. It's all up to you. Like, it sucks getting, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It sucks getting banned. Like, my TikTok, I had 400,000 followers, gaining 10K a day, bro. Got banned, permanently banned.
Did they give you a reason?
Yeah, I got like, there was like a cancel Bryson hashtag going on. Not just liberals either; it was conservatives doing it too. It was a cancel Bryson hashtag going on, and then basically they do cancel Bryson, and everybody mass report your videos. And I'm already controversial. It's not hard to find something to report. And I had like 20 videos reported in one day, and they got me out of there. Like banned in 20 videos banned in one day. Yeah.
So look, let me ask you this: has the controversy ever spilled over and like not just been online? Like, have you ever had any physical altercations?
Yeah. I had one at NC State early on because, like me, I'm aware of I was wearing MAGA hats in real life. So you know what I'm saying. I had an altercation in DC. That's on YouTube. Altercation in NC State. Somebody tried to take the MAGA hat off.
And what you mean when you say altercation? Like it got fit, like it turned into a fight, or it's just a shower match? What's going on?
So once I started getting sort of popular, you know what I'm saying, everybody started not being afraid to wear MAGA hats. And when I started getting death threats, I don't know if it's like a Carolina thing, but if you try to like say I can't do something, I might do it 10 times, whatever you just told me I can't do. Yeah. So I had this big MAGA hat, like this big, like I'm talking about clearly I'm trying to get a reaction out of people. You know what I'm saying?
I seen that. That's the joint you had on 102, right?
Yes. And B-Dot got mad at me. That was. And so I wore this. So we was in DC, bro, and I had it at the event, and we wanted some soul food. You know what I'm saying? So we was in DC. We had to find a soul food spot. If you're gonna find a real soul food spot, you got to go to specific areas.
So you in with the big hat on?
Yeah, this on YouTube. Yeah, with the big hat on. And this the craziest thing, bro. As soon as I walked up, people was like, "Oh heck no!" There was some people on the corner like, "What?" And so they started like going back and forth. For me, I'm going right back and forth with you. You know what I'm saying? And this one dude was talking about fighting me like right then and there. And then I told him, I was like, "Bro, I just walked over here with the biggest MAGA hat you ever seen in your life. I have a suit on, and I'm using a Trump flag as a cape. If you wanted to fight me, my dog, you would have already fought me, bro. You know what I'm saying?" But something telling you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy. But then after that, his homeboys was like, "Man, you know what? I'd rather talk to you." So a few of his homeboys would rather talk to me. You know what I'm saying? And we had a great conversation. So I mean, but I've gotten thousands of death threats. My house got raided a few times. My parents' house got raided a few times.
Hold up. Your house got raided. This is you saying like robbers raided your house or the police raided?
Nah, so there's a thing called swatting. I don't know if y'all seen documentaries on swatting.
Yeah.
What swatting is, if somebody don't like you, they'll call the police and say, I'm Bryson Gray. I just murdered my wife and I'm about to blah, 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 blah. And the SWAT team has to come. And the reason they do this to conservatives is because one of the things we know for is having firearms in our house.
Yeah.
I have many of them. So if we hear somebody busting our house, we go pop out with our firearm. If it just so happen to be the SWAT team, we're dead. Yeah. And many people have died from that. So, and I'm known for having firearms. So, but I moved to Tennessee so that the house they swatted was my parents' house. They pulled out guns on my little brother.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they had guns drawn and everything. Yeah. And so every time I move somewhere, I have to call the police station and say, listen, I'm Bryson Gray. This happens. It's probably going to happen. And it's happened a few times, and they'll call you and be like, listen, this did happen. We still have to come. And then they'll come and check everything, make sure everything's straight because they have to. And then they leave. But yeah, but I've been in probably every type of situation you can think.
What about racial situations? Like, has any of the conservative party not wanted you in the spot type?
Nah, not in the beginning. In the beginning, everybody was like, we used to have this phrase called "MAGA ain't got no color." Like if people actually went to a Trump rally, bro, early on, like, I mean, it's nothing more fun. It's nothing more united than that. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's showing love to each other. Now, more recently, because of race baiting videos, you have a lot of like people that you can call, I guess, white supremacists, and they like make a living by posting like black on white crime videos, just like on like Black Twitter. People always posting something racist, and it's just creating this like racial tension that I didn't grow up experiencing in real life. So it's like a heavy racial tension now. So it's like now sometimes I'm in Twitter spaces. I mean, I was just in a space on Twitter. Somebody called me like a monkey and an N-word, literally. So I mean, now it's happening a lot more, but it definitely wasn't like that like 3 years ago.
No, I went to a Trump rally. I didn't go to a Trump rally. We happened to be in Wilmington. We were out. It was a nonpartisan type thing, but we were just urging people to vote, right? And we riding through Wilmington. Me and Frito, Rick, we riding, and we see there's a crowd, like there's a standoff on two street corners.
Two sides, yep.
Intersection. There is a Biden side, and then there's a Trump side.
Yep.
And I'm like, man, I just want to go see what this is about, and walk through both sides. And I can't say I experienced anything racial. You know what I mean? It was probably like 300-400 ex-military white dudes out there, but it was a few black people sprinkled in the crowd, but I can't say that I experienced any racism in that.
Not typically you won't. Matter of fact, I've been in situations where MAGA has got into a fight with literal Nazis, and big breakout fight, bro. Yeah. Like I watched them get punched on. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, typically when you see a neo-Nazi, they're like really scrawny. You know what I'm saying? Trump supporters ain't scrawny. Like even the white boys, them country white boys. You know what I'm saying? And so like I'd have been in the middle of one of those fights breaking out. You know what I'm saying?
You got like something hit?
Nah, I ain't get hit.
Yeah. You move out of the way? Or it was just
I was like, I'm like right here, and then it just started popping up behind me, and I just put my hand in my pocket. For a specific reason. But listen, I've been on hit lists. Like I was on Antifa hit list.
You was on the Antifa hit list.
Yep. It was a real one too. It was a real one too. But see the reason what they do, Antifa stab people. They don't really shoot, they stab you. But see the issue is even when you went on their little hit list, they'll say Bryson Gray known for having a firearm. So like, I mean, you got to be a sneaky person to try to come and stab me. So that's why they like I've never had nothing like really happen to me because people automatically think I have a firearm on me. Like I was just at an event. There was a bunch of the LGBT crowd there. They noticed me. They crowded around me, bro. It was the most weirdest thing. they crowded around me. It was kind of funny because like a lot of them had blue and like green hair, weird stuff. They crowded around me, and then I was like, I don't know why y'all crowding around me. It's 10 of y'all. I said, I feel like I giggled. I said, I feel like my life is in danger currently. I was like, do y'all feel like that? And like I was talking calm, and one of them said, that's Bryson Gray. He has a gun. And I said, I can't confirm or deny, but you might want to listen to your friend. And then like a woman jumped in front. They be so brave. And she's like, what are you going to do with it, huh? I said, if I were to have a gun and 10 people were about to try to attack me, what would you do with it? Of course, I'm going to pop all 10 of y'all. What are you talking about? Like, and then the police came and dispersed that situation. But I'm in crazy situations all the time. I ain't gonna lie.
Look, so how do you protect your home? Like, are you somewhere on some acres in the cut, or are you living in a normal neighborhood? What are you
normal
doing?
Neighborhood? I live in a normal neighborhood. Anybody can get got, so I'm not silly, but I'm a very paranoid and prepared person at the same time. So, if you break into my house, I don't care what section you break into, you most likely getting popped unless I don't hear a peep. And I'm trained, so I don't, so that's, but like I said, when I'm out, it gets a little iffy.
What you mean when you say you train? Like your family, military, or what type of training?
Nah. I pay for gun lessons. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody can shoot a gun necessarily, but that accuracy matters if somebody breaking into your home. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody breaks into your home, you hit them in a spot where they can still have access to popping you, then you can still end up dead. You know what I'm saying? Especially now that I got a wife, I want to have kids. I feel like men should be trained to protect and defend their family. So I'm making sure I'm one of those people.
For sure.
So moving from the MAGA rap, you went over to Christian rap.
Yeah, solely. I like to call it Bible rap, but the politics, bro. What I realize is, because I'm an artist, and as an artist, I'm passionate about what I'm saying in my music, because that's what art is. It's a reflection of your reality. But I also care about my art. You know what I'm saying? And but I realize is once I started criticizing Trump for doing the same thing I just talked about liberals doing, like, dang, it still makes me mad.
What do you
much better for me to
break it down? What is he doing that made you say, nah, I can't stand behind this no more?
So I left the left per se because of my faith. You know what I'm saying? They over there pushing LGBT, feminism, abortion, anything negative that's against the Bible, Democrats push. So I came to the right and they wasn't pushing it. But like over the last 2 years, they had this uptick in Trump. Like Trump hosted an LGBT party, bro, at Mar-a-Lago. And I'm like, bro, what are we talking about? Trump talking about he's gonna soften up on abortion, and then that jab really irritated me with Trump. He called himself the father of that jab. You know what I'm saying? And
what was that?
I can't say the names. If y'all post this on YouTube or something.
Yeah, they'll take it down.
Yeah. That thing they stick you with for yeah, bro. So Trump started pushing that super heavy, and I'm like, bro, what is going on with maybe it's how he really feel, but they're doing it. There's really no difference. It's like they're like Barack Obama. He was more conservative in his first term socially than Trump is right now. That's not a good sign for me. You know what I'm saying? So that plus I was there January 6th in DC. And I feel like Trump sort of threw us under the bus.
You was there?
Oh yeah. I was definitely there for sure. I was in the field. Come on, man.
Hold on.
Yeah, I was there.
How did y'all get the call? Like, we pulling up at this time. How was that? Was it set up like that?
Nah. So it was there was a few different ones. You had the Million MAGA March before. He had to stop the steal rallies. I was at every one. You had the Million MAGA March, which was crazy lit. That's when like somebody took a picture of me and got stabbed by Antifa like a few seconds later. It was crazy, bro. It was like the Purge in real life. Like, I'm telling you, like y'all would think I'm talking about a movie or y'all think I'm over exaggerating. I promise you there was not a bit of over exaggeration. The police let Antifa and Trump supporters in a 4-block radius. You couldn't leave. You couldn't come in. They had police cars blocking everything. Period, point blank. That's what it was. Using 4 blocks, no cars. People were in the streets with swords, knives, like walking around, listen to me, bro. Right hand to God, I thought I was in a movie. You know what I'm saying? My mama was with me for a few of them. So I'm like, bro, we got to get, my mama was with me. No, she was with me for one of them. And she was confused. She was like, why are people walking around with swords? I'm like, because it gets crazy out here. But so it was those first. And then everybody was like, we're coming back Jan 6. You know what I'm saying? Because Trump said that it should be an event Jan 6. So, I mean, I was there for all of them. Of course, I'm going to be there Jan 6. You feel me? And, I mean, we was out there. It felt, I mean, essentially the same as everything else. We just out there. We having fun. Taking pictures with everybody. Like, it's just a regular time. And then the Capitol thing started happening. And, you know.
Did you say, let me get up out of here? Or well, I'm going up in there too. What was your first thought?
Listen, I said, listen, we in the streets. That's what I said. Hey, I ain't saying I'm out. I said we in the streets with it. And so we popped out, and for the FBI that's possibly listening, I was on the outside of the Capitol, outside of the steps. You feel me? I wasn't inside.
Yeah.
You know, because the FBI definitely came to my parents' house after this situation. But
FBI came to your people's crib.
Yeah, right. Yeah. After that, like a few weeks after that. Yeah.
And
my parents didn't the house either.
As a black dude, like especially January 6th, I didn't see a lot of black people. So as a black dude, did you feel like, boy, I'm about to get in trouble before they get in trouble? Or you just like, nah, we all the same?
Yeah, we outside. It was mad black people out there though, for real. Like it was majority white. I mean, but the country's majority white. But it was a lot of black folk out there. It was a lot of black folk out there. Yeah,
dang,
a lot of black folk out there.
My first thought would be like, boy, they gonna get away with something. I'm going to jail. That's what I'm thinking.
Nah, I thought I was going to jail after the FBI left though, because they had no reason to be in my crib anyway. So they had the concordance of your cell phone. So they knew the first thing they said to me was, "We know you weren't inside of the Capitol." And my dad was like, "Well, why y'all here?" But the reason they was there, bro, they had the folder like in the movies. They watched every one of my live streams. They had all my sentences printed out that I said in my live streams and said that I was condoning it or whatever. And so basically they were trying to bully the popular people to try to scare the regular people, basically. You know what I'm saying? But I'm North Carolina's a two-party state, which means I can record them. So I recorded them, started putting clips in my songs and stuff like that. So I don't really care. Yeah. Bro, they said over 300 people in the 336 area called them and said, "We know Bryson Gray. He has guns. He's a Trump supporter and a terrorist." I said, not the city turning on me like that. Y'all don't even snitch on y'all gang banging cousins and y'all murdering nephews, but y'all snitching on me. That hit different.
Bro, do it ever like, I mean, it seemed like you openly invite whatever come your way, right?
Facts.
But does it ever hurt? Like, man,
No.
like, you know, I got the black community turning on me. I went to the right for a second. Now I got the Trump community turning on me. Like, but none of it, you like, yeah, whatever.
Nah, I'm like, I don't know. I kind of like it. It's like, maybe this is how it's meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, think about why people mad at me for saying facts. Like, now everybody in the black community like Trump better than Biden. Oh, I was getting death threats saying that 4 years ago, though, when I told y'all that. You know what I'm saying? Even in the city, every time I come back to the city now, 56, people like, "Bryson, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was mad at you, bro, but you was right." I'm like, yeah, because you see them prices going up. You go to the store, you can't even go to the store, get 4 items without spending $100. You know what I'm saying? You go fill that gas tank up. Now you like, oh, something going on. You know, now we already getting ourselves in new wars. We getting ourselves in wars, and now people like, oh snap! Now you sending your kids to school, they getting homosexuality pushed on them. You're like, why is this? You know what I'm saying? So now people starting to see it, you know. But I get turned on for telling the truth. Trump supporters mad. I'm a Christian. Listen, I'm a biblical Christian. I made that clear from the beginning. If Trump hosts an LGBT party, what else am I gonna say? Like, what do you expect me to say? I called out Joe Biden for less. I called out Christian rappers for less than that. I don't even know a Christian rapper that hosted a gay party, and I've called them out for even being scared to call out homosexuality. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. So Trump supporters got me canceled from a show.
So do you get a lot of shows?
Yeah, not no more. I turned down a lot of them now because it might be protests outside from I don't know who. Might be Trump supporters, might be BLM. I don't know who gonna protest me nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So I stay away. But yeah, they got me canceled from a show. But when I was like, you know, wanting to get shows, I had shows like every weekend, like every week.
How much did you get? You get some money?
Like 5K.
That's all right.
Like, well, more other people were charging more, but I don't know. I wouldn't feel right charging people like a buku amount. Like some of these people that was like less popular than me was charging like 10. And I was like, I wouldn't feel right, bro. You know, I feel like 5K is like when I do the math about my numbers and stuff like that, 5K seems like that's how much you can pay me, and I feel like you'll still make money. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I operate it.
Nah, bro, I'm gonna tell you, just from managing groups and all of that type of stuff, anybody that can bring out about 300 people, that warrants getting $5,000.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah,
but you bringing out more than 300 people, bro.
It depends. It depends on where the event is. I can bring out a couple thousand. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if I bring out that couple thousand on 5K, they gonna tell all the other people you need to pay him 5K because he gonna bring out the people, and then I'm getting 5K 50 times versus 10K 4 times. You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
Plus, I'm the most independent you can get to the point where I don't even like being this independent. So I don't even need to do show. Like I can not do a show period and it wouldn't bother me at all. Like it just.
So you getting that stream money that's coming in?
Yes, I make like I'm not rich, but for an independent artist, bro, you know what I'm saying? At one point I was making like 30K a month. At one point, when Let's Go Brandon, when I hit that Billboard chart, I was going stupid, but now it's like around half of that. So it's like, yeah.
And you record yourself, you doing everything yourself.
Bro, I edit my own videos. I literally just edited my own movie. Just like right here is where I go live at my studio. My music is right here. I mean, like I'm telling you, I'm like, but I don't even like being this independent. I don't even have a manager, and I don't like that because I'm not that much of an organized person myself. So I'm always late to stuff. It's stupid.
Yeah, so with everything going over on the Christian side now, are you seeing the streams going up, going down? Is it kind of like the same? How's it moving?
It's going up. My top 5 now. The only song I can't get out of my top 5 is "Trump is Your President." With the election coming up, I don't think I would ever get that song out of my top 5. I don't regret making it because I meant every word I said when I made the song. It's my song, you know what I'm saying? But I would love to see only Christian songs on my top 5 on Spotify. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's pretty much there.
Oh, so you got your Spotify back then?
No, so what Spotify do, they can't really ban your entire account. They ban your songs. So I've had probably 4 songs banned on Spotify. Matter of fact, I was one of the first rap artists to have songs banned on Spotify. R. Kelly didn't even get his songs banned on Spotify. He got his songs banned from playlists. I'm one of the first, look it up. I'm one of the first rappers to get songs banned, flat out banned on Spotify for hate speech.
Dang.
Well, you off the chain, boy.
Well, they off the chain.
Hey, look, let me ask you this: what happened with you and B-Dot in that interview, man? And let me for the listeners, B-Dot is a radio personality back home in North Carolina. They were doing an interview, and somewhere it went wrong, and B-Dot invited Bryson to leave, and Bryson got up and left. But what do you feel was going on in that interview?
So I talked to, we all know who the music director is at 102. And he said he wanted to put me on a morning show. 102 Jam saw me going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Mutually beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. They got a lot of calls that day. Clearly it worked. This is how things work, as a mutually beneficial thing. So I knew I was going on there. I didn't think it was going to be that hostile because it's B-Dot, it's Roxy, people I've been knowing since I was 16. I remember when, I was cool with Roxy when she was the intern. So I would never expect that level of animosity, you know what I'm saying, from people like that. So I went in thinking it was going to be like mad people calling in, but I didn't think B-Dot was going to be mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But see, when I was trying to break down politics for B-Dot or for the caller, I could tell B-Dot was getting more irritated as it went on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't understand it. If somebody gonna say something, you should give me the opportunity to lay out, you know what I'm saying, what my view is. And I never fully got that opportunity. And then B-Dot started getting sort of like disrespectful. And I'm a person, I'm gonna let you get disrespectful 3 times, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm out. I mean, I don't have to be there. Like if we not gonna be like adults, have a conversation like adults, or if I can't give my side of the story, then it doesn't even, why am I here? This makes no sense for me to be here, whatever. So, after B-Dot disrespected me a few times, I said, hey, man, watch your mouth, bro. Like, come on, man. I'm from the point. You know what I'm saying? So, like, at a certain
straight up on the radio, watch your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, because like I'm confused. I'm like, you know me, bro. I'm not no stranger. Y'all treat me like I'm a stranger in here. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was so crazy. It was so crazy to me. And then after the things went off, B-Dot started threatening me. And that's where it like got serious, but nobody didn't hear that. And like he's like threatening me physically. Then I said, bro, I don't know if you on drugs or something, but you know better than that. So I don't even like. I'm not even about to play with you. And he started trying to follow me out the station. I'm like, don't do that, B-Dot.
I was gonna scrap.
So I told B-Dot, don't do that. No, if I'm out this radio station, bro. It ain't that serious, bro.
Hey, but look, so during the interview, you had your pops there with you, right?
Yep.
And your pops was saying, like, nah, this is how this dude really feel. Like, we as his family have urged him not to come out publicly and support. So your family don't really, they not really into it like that. Like
they is now. They because I think everybody, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Somebody's still rocking with Democrats right now. That's crazy, bro. Look what's happening, bro. With at least Biden. Don't rock with Biden. But back then, me and my dad used to argue all the time. I mean, you know how families argue, but the arguments was real. It wasn't no joke. We was on Dr. Phil. That was funny.
You and your dad was on Dr. Phil, bro.
Yeah. And they trying to bring my gay cousin in there, boy, acting like I'm gonna say something. I don't know why people think I'm gonna like switch up what I'm saying because you bring in a family member. They are crazy. But yeah, it was on Dr. Phil. Me and my daddy was laughing about it. But
it's online.
Yeah, it's online. Yeah.
Well, I gotta find that.
Yeah. No, that's going hilarious. But yeah, my parents weren't rocking with it at first. But I mean, my parents will support me because my parents know one thing about it. If my mind set on it, I'm doing it. So you might as well rock with it. And if it fails, it's on me. You know what I'm saying? But if my mind set on something, I'm doing it. That's just my personality.
Nah, for sure, man. For sure.
But it's crazy. I actually thought, I don't know. I was already in a few situations before the 102 Jams interview. I thought that was gonna be the place where I got the most respect. Because it's like they know me. You know what I'm saying? They've been knowing me for years. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. When I went there and it was like the opposite. I'm like, wow. Okay.
What year was this?
This 2020 had to be. Because I think it was when I first started going crazy. I think the local news station covered me too. He was mad.
He was mad too.
Yeah, I troll with him though. I was wearing that big head all the time because I can tell when somebody's a liberal when they're trying to book me for an interview. And if you're gonna let me know you're a liberal, I'm a test to see how much of a adult you are. So I'm coming full trumped out, no cap. I was wearing Trump shoes.
Hey, yo.
because to me it's like if you're gonna let a person control your emotions with a hat he's wearing, that means you got some personal issues you need to work on. So like. We live in this country has 300 million people in it, bro. Everybody not gonna agree with you. That includes me. So I'm gonna test out to see. I'm gonna test it out for sure.
Boy, you a wild dude, dog.
Definitely a wild dude, man. So before we wrap it up, man, if there was anything that you would want people to know about you, right? Like beyond the hype, beyond the controversy, beyond all of that, if it's anything that you would want people to know about you, what would that be, man?
I stand on Bible. I don't care what situation I'm in. I'll tell if my daddy started living and saying, I'll tell him to repent. So listen, I'm a very consistent person. I know that's not cool nowadays to be consistent and stand on values, but I stand on Bible, period, point blank, because I feel like life is bigger than me. Life is bigger than pleasures. Life is bigger than all that. And I feel like when you do stand on Bible and follow God in real life, he bless you. Like even through all the controversy, nobody in the industry will work with me. They all purposely don't. I'm still, as an independent artist, I mean, there's not many independent artists doing the numbers I'm doing, and that's with me getting blackballed in many places. So I feel like when you follow God, he blesses you.
No. So one more question, man. Has anybody tried to sign you?
Yeah, multiple people.
Yeah.
Yeah, World Star Hip Hop wanted to sign me at one point.
World Star wanted to sign. I never even heard that World Star had a record label.
They were starting one a couple years ago, and the COO was a Trump supporter. Fun fact. Yeah, they used to follow me on my old Instagram. And
this before Q to do that on it. When he died, this was before or after he died?
It was after he died.
Q died like probably the mid 2014, 15.
Yeah.
He died a minute ago.
Yeah, but then after I didn't want the deal because they tried to offer me like an upfront money, and I said, "Come on, bro, you saw my numbers. I don't need no upfront money. Stop it, stop it." But then even though that didn't work out, he tried to get me hooked up with PR people in the industry, and everybody's like, "Oh heck no!" They'll look me up and say, "Oh heck no! Oh heck no!" And then was it Atlantic? Some record label, I forgot which one it was. They emailed me, and I just responded and said, "I'm signed to Christ." I mean, bro. Think about it. You sign to one of these labels, they put what? Let's say they put $500,000 into your album, right? Let's say you sign a deal. Let's say at best you get 50%. That's unheard of. Let's say you get 50%. You don't even touch that 50% until they make they 500K back. But they 500K only come out of their portion. So it's not the overall. So if your music made $1 million, you know what I'm saying? You ain't made a dime because they just now breaking even for real. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it made no sense to sign to a label when it comes to social media because the artists on labels, they need social media too. They can tweak stuff better. They can put you on all the top Spotify playlists. You know what I'm saying? They can get the top people to do videos to your song. But at the end of the day, there has to be something organic, which they can't do. They don't have real control over now. So, you know.
Nah, that's all I got for you, man. You got any more questions, Drake?
Nah. Hey, we tuned in. I want to see what's next.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hey, I'm dropping this movie, bro. I'm dropping this movie next week. So it's like it's a visual album, but it's like just as much of a album as it is a movie. My sister shot it. I edited it. I paid the actors. I paid for the locations. I feel like we did a heck of a job, man.
Oh, my other question. Last one. I'm gonna let you go. Did you take debate or something like that in high school, man?
No, I just always watched a lot of them.
You did. You was tuned into it.
Yeah, I watch debate. I still watch them nonstop, bro. I like just hearing. It's like psychology. I like seeing how people respond to certain things. What's their logic, and I like to walk people down a logical path while doing it. If you can walk somebody down a logical path, then you can pretty much debate anybody on planet Earth.
Yeah.
What?
Nah, good stuff, man. I appreciate you taking the time to chop it up with us. I got to know, like I said, man, I went down the rabbit hole. I got to know a lot about you that I did not know, man.
Yeah. It's I mean, it's crazy, but I mean, hey, one thing I can't say, my life ain't boring. That's the show. But yeah, thank y'all for having me on the show though, bro. I view y'all as like legends. You know what I'm saying? So
appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all, man.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.